want to start this day by giving a huge shout out to Team Wild because they gave us something to look forward to. Welcome to Anaheim! Wild ones, you made it. After 2 years of waiting, Go Wild is here.
Done tap into my superpower. My moment's here, this is my hour. I'm blossoming up like a flower. My moment's come now, it's my debut. I've waited years for this. No more tears, this is holy bliss. Say hello, blow the world a kiss. I'm sinking in this moment, I splash. I'm making waves, so many ways. Here I come, splash. Here I am, feel like I'm on top of the world. Look at how I made it.
Plans do change, and the sooner we can figure out how we deal with that and how to adapt to it, the stronger we are.
Feeling like a billion. Got me saying.
And those are the moments when you know that you're getting it right, is when you are putting in that work, when you're putting in the time, when you're putting in the hours. Those are things nobody can take away from you.
2, 3.
Doesn't really feel like I'm planning a life I love. So instead, what I try to do is love the life that I plan.
Be things that pop up in the future for some of us that it's like, okay, this is what I was preparing for. I just didn't know it at the time.
Someone else was using your stickers, how many could they use before you notice they're missing? Oh, that's...
1.
Right.
I don't think I'd let them get near my stickers.
And there's no shame writing on your planner, finish last week's task. I do that all the time. And that's all I do for the day is finish last week's task.
Hold on to things for emotional reasons as well. So I say make a pile and just do a little bit every day and then donate it. And then start with what you have left and organize it.
There are a lot of moments when you are in the moment and the challenges feel so big, and years later you look back and they're a blip on the radar. And I think that saying, don't sweat the small stuff, is so true.
So if you're good at one thing that you really love to do, then be the master of whatever that is. It doesn't matter what it is. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing.
You are good right now. You're exactly where you are meant to be. You are the right person in the right place at the right time. We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you.
Got me up, got me spinning round. Doing cartwheels off the ground. See the color, hear the sound.
I'm a big person on motives and, discovering your why. Like, why am I doing this? I think that's probably most important thing whenever you're determining something is just sit down and think about why am I doing this? and it needs to make sense.
And I realized, like, I'm really, truly a part of you. Like, I'm a color girl, okay? I order, like, markers and stickers and posters. I love a good index card. Look, that turns me on, a good index card.
What needs to happen is you need to be in a heart-centered alignment with what matters to you. So identify those things that matter most to you. You can make a list, right?
And in my workshop today, you'll learn that I feel very strongly that we get to decide what we fill our lives up with. And we get the freedom to remove certain stressors from our lives.
When you first come into the community or you're helping a friend come into the community, knowing your planner style is so hard to identify.
I would say figure out if you're daily or weekly, which one you need, and then it makes it a lot easier to determine between vertical or horizontal or daily planners.
Show them that it's okay if you don't fit into the standard. And I think the more unique you are, the more of an individual you are, the better. And if there's not a path for you or there's not a place for you yet in a certain industry, create the path.
I'm so happy that you're all, I presume, as nerdy as me about organizing.
Planning for me is simply a way for me to just clear my mind.
Just put yourself out there. Everybody who came here today, especially people who came like maybe by themselves, y'all are the bravest people, women, men, everybody in the world.
Can't you hear it calling us? Let go. Leave all of your cares behind. You never know where you might find. Sunny days are coming up.
Paul or Brendan?
Kissing.
Paul. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. And I hope you guys feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. And I hope you live a life you're proud of.